Hey guys, how are we doing? So Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another YouTube video. Today, I'm going to do some technical analysis for you, and we're going to get into a little bit of news. I want to specifically hone in on what I'm doing with this Solargenic airdrop. I want that to be clear to all of my followers, exactly what I'm doing and how I'm playing this game. So, and that's mainly what I'm going to cover today. There's going to be some speculation there about what I think is going to happen with Solargenic, because I do honestly think this is an opportunity for you to increase your bags. If you follow my channel, you know I'm always transparent and I'm giving you the best opportunities that I see for myself. Remember, none of this is financial advice, it's just my personal opinion. Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh guys, if you don't already sub, please drop me a sub, really appreciate that. It's free. Hit that like button, I'm sure you're going to enjoy the video. I've definitely, if you've watched my last video, you've made yourself some hella money already, because I pointed out a trade that I saw and that trade has absolutely flipping ripped. And Bitcoin has also done exactly what I said it would do as well. So there's the two things to start off with, but I'm not bigging myself up. I'm just saying it's good value. It's good value for no money. It's not costing you anything. But anyway, we'll get into it. So what did I say was going to happen? I said Bitcoin would get stuck underneath the 200 moving average, but I also could see it holding above this 2.618 Fibonacci retracement level as support, which is exactly what it's been doing. I said it would trend sideways. I said we need a catalyst to help it break above. If it does break above, we need to break the resistance at the top level of this descending wedge that we are forming, which is a reversal pattern. So if we do get a good clean break above here in a daily close and above this 50-day, we are looking to target this price here, which is 64,000 or 66,000. Sorry, get it exactly accurate for you. $66,332. That's where we're looking to target as a reversal pattern from this descending wedge. Once we get there, we literally are what, 5% away from all-time highs. So we'll be looking to attack that all-time high as well. What's going to help us get there? We've got loads of space to move on the RSI. Look, we're lower now, or as low as we were on the RSI on our last low, and almost as low as we were on the lowest point we've been in this year. So, well, you could say that these are the lowest points we've been this year. But very strong looking for me. Maybe we do come down and retest this level here. However, as we have already tested it, I don't know. Do we come down, wick into the 42,000 and head out? Because that would kind of make sense with what's happened so far this year. So we had this rally up. We came down and used the 50-day support. Also testing this $30,000 area, rallied up. Lost the supports, came down, used the 30,000 that we'd already tested the support, rallied up. We came down and tested 42,000 and created that as a new support level with the 200-day moving average, rallied up. Came down, we've wicked into that 42,000, which we did back here, wicked into the 30,000. Do we come down and touch it one more time for a double tap back test onto this level and then push out of there? I don't know. I don't know if we do. I think this support that's holding here, we've got a lot of candles clustered together in the same sort of price range, looking very similar to what we were doing in there. If we see a green day, some news, holding this Fibonacci retracement level, break above that 200, I think we can really try and push towards this top level of this wedge. We are also have to make a decision by the 28th of December, so we could crab sideways until then. The market's quite uncertain at the minute for a few different reasons, mostly like tapering from the US and also the interest rates. So we are waiting for some positive news to come in the market. And what could that be? Let me just throw a few things out there, a speculation of what that might be. We might see a Bitcoin ETF. I very heavily think that could be the case. We could see, and I don't want to jump the gun or anything, but we could see a Ripple SEC settlement. We really, really could. We know that 95% of SEC cases settle before the end of discovery. Discovery now ends on the 17th of January. That gives us a month from here for a 95% chance of the case ends. And you could say this is a case that isn't similar to any other case, so fair enough. But then you've got Ripple's fair notice defense that we're still waiting for a decision on from the judge. All of these things could bring a lot of positivity to the market. So also we've got the next year we're going to have loads of hedge funds coming through and allocating some kind of risk, and I presume they are going to put some of their money into crypto. Morgan Stanley said they're looking to bring hundreds, if not thousands, of banks into the crypto space. Very bullish for the space in general. Even if they allocate a few percent, there's already a low liquid supply of crypto. That is going to see a price increase, and if we know that's going to happen, and we're very likely that's going to happen, then why not? Why would people not front run that when we've got the opportunity now? The next thing you need to look at is we've got the moon phases, and guys, I'm not I don't want to sit here and advocate this because it's not really something I believe in. However, let me just show you. This is moon phases, so it works off the full moon and half moon cycles, or full moon and crescent moon. I'm not exactly sure, but we have pump moons and dump moons, and when we have a pump moon, we normally pump, and we have a dump moon, we normally dump. Okay, so these must be pump moons, these grey ones. Yes, we had a dump on that time. So what normally happens is we open the month and we finish slightly higher. When we have a pump moon pump, so pump moon pump, pump moon pump. I know it seems weird. Pump moon pump here, pump moon pump here, pump moon pump here. It seems strange, guys. I really don't believe in it myself. But the one thing you need to think about as a trader, and you always need to remember this, is whether you think that is about the moon cycles or not. If other people are looking at this and they convince themselves this is something they're going to use to go forwards, then that is why sometimes price action does happen with things like this. So that's just something that I wanted to show you guys, and that actually is between now and the 20th of December when we could see a move. A few other things I want to be completely transparent with you about why we could get a move in and around that date is the Solargenic airdrop. They are releasing a piece of information on the 20th. This is what I'm going to get into in a minute, but I've got some really big speculation for Solargenic, and I want to show you exactly what my strategy is, but we'll just finish off this TA and then we'll get into that. So that's another thing for the 20th, which I'm going to remind you of in a minute. And a third thing, and this is another weird thing, I've got a partnership coming up with a crypto exchange. I'm not going to announce it yet because if it doesn't go through, I don't want to be giving them some free advertisement. They are going to be paying me. Just want you to be transparent with you guys. But they don't want to start the partnership until next week. And I always feel like crypto companies know stuff before we do. So maybe that's another thing as to why they don't want to start the partnership until next week. Sorry, just having a sip of my coffee there. Just want to keep, as I said, I'm always transparent on this channel. Never going to change. So that's Bitcoin, really. XRP, everything's still crabbing, guys. We're still sitting on top of that support. I haven't got anything massively different to tell you. I can't come through with any big TA. The only thing I am going to say is, whoever got on the AVAX trade that I was talking about in my last video, like, well done. I told you this buy box was an area of keen interest for me. I said if we do touch into it again, I will be putting a trade on. But to be completely transparent, I didn't actually get this trade on because I had no cash at the time. But if you manage to catch this trade, if you manage to catch it from the bottom, which we won't say many people will have, if you manage to catch it from the order box, you are actually up 36.6% in the last, that's not 7 days because I think it's it's 4 days. In 4 days, you made 36%. So if you want to send me a beer or a Christmas present, let me know. That's 37% on a leverage trade in 3 days there for you. There you go, Merry Christmas. And that's basically it. So now we're going to get on to my thought process with this Solargenic drop. Solo. This is how I'm going to make the most money out of my solo, or my speculation of how we can do this, okay? So I know we touched on this the other day. We touched on this exact like distribution here. So the Solargenic airdrop, 7 billion people have claimed it for XRP, and only 65 million have claimed it for solo. So that means every XRP you're holding, if you participate in the airdrop, you'll get 0.013 solo. Let's have a look what solo is worth right now. It's not nothing. It's not nothing for sure. Let's have a look. Give me 1 second. It's $5.58 at this time of recording, okay? So you get 0.013 solo. Let's see if we can get this, see if we can get a calculator open. Calculator. So we've got 5.58 times 0.013. So you're making 7 cents per XRP that you hold. If you're holding 10,000, you make $725. Free money. Literally free money in Solargenic tokens, okay? So that's why, in my opinion, this is definitely worth participating in. Hold 10,000 XRP, you're literally making $700 for free if the price stays where it is. However, this is where it's interesting. You get 1.54 solo per solo that you're holding. Okay, interesting. Well, I wasn't holding any solo, but to be completely transparent with you, now I am. I swapped about 8% of my XRP holdings into solo for a few different reasons. One, statistically, if we're getting 1.54 per one drop, if I put 7% of my portfolio in there, then that would give me back, well, another 10% of my portfolio potentially, if it stays at that. But I think realistically a lot of people will start to do a similar thing, and that would, I think, will go down to 1 solo per 1 solo you hold. Great. If I hold 10% of my portfolio in solo and you're going to give me a free 10%, I literally make 10% portfolio for free just by holding solo. However, there's many variables with this. The variables are the price of solo might dump on the day of the airdrop, which is highly likely, or the day after the airdrop's been done, highly likely. But in that case, it's going to have to dump 50% for me to break even. So if it dumps 49% or less, I still will have made money by swapping it into solo. However, XRP price could move in this time. I'm taking that chance. So it's very important to remember that if you do swap out of XRP into solo, I wouldn't overexpose yourself if XRP is the asset you like, just like me. But this is what I'm personally doing. I was in a Sologenic. They made this swap at $5.51 now. I made this swap at $5. Okay, so let's have a look on TradingView. I made the swap at $5 for solo. This is looking like a nice bull flag, by the way. If we get a break to the upside here, let's see what sort of move we can be looking to make. It's very wicky. So that's another thing. There's not a lot of it's quite illiquid, so it's quite hard to, like, it might be hard to get out of solo at the time after the airdrop. It's something you've got to take into consideration. But we could be looking at a break up towards $8. But my personal opinion, I'm here to make more XRP. If I make solo, make some money, that's great. But what I'm looking at is converting that back into XRP as soon as possible. I was in at $5, like I was saying. If this hits $10, I will take 50% of my position. I will take 50% of my position back out. I will then have the exact same amount of XRP as I started with, because that will have doubled in value against XRP. And then I will have 50% of that XRP in solo still. So I literally have got free money. I'll leave the solo there. I'll let that airdrop, and then we'll go from there. So, what was I talking about in terms of the 20th? Well, Sologenic have got an announcement, and if I was Sologenic, what I would be doing, and this is complete speculation, I haven't spoken to anyone at Solo, I haven't got any inside information or anything like that, but what I would personally do is I would announce some kind of staking with big returns, big high percentages, so people don't do exactly what I'm talking about. They buy the solo, they stake it in the high returns, and no one dumps on the day of the snapshot. I personally won't be doing that unless the percentage that they are going to offer me is 400-500%, because I know that this could drop 50% on the day of the airdrop quite easily. So it's all things you got to take into consideration, and I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing. That's just heads up from me. It's definitely an opportunity to make money here. If you want to follow what I do specifically, I've told you now, if I could double my money, I'm taking half out, back into XRP before the airdrop, don't care. I'm here for XRP. If they want to offer me free money for something, I'm going to try and take it. If not, I'm going to hold it until the airdrop, get the Sologenic, see what happens in the future. If they do come out with staking, maybe I'll stake it at that point. Maybe I'll swap back as much as I can back into XRP so I get my initial stake back. But it is a gamble, so I wouldn't overexpose yourself, is personally what I'm saying. But there's definitely an opportunity here to make some money. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And don't get too greedy. Even if you make 10% and you want just 10% free solo, brilliant. That's something to take into consideration too. So what is Sologenic going to do? We've talked about the ratios now. Sologenic is looking to release an NFT platform. Looking pretty sick as well, by the way. So these are the reasons why they are airdropping their free solo, because they are trying to let's just show you. This is their Twitter, by the way. They are trying to incentivize people to use their network. That's why they're dropping loads of free tokens. Great way to get some marketing out there, and obviously hopefully get people onto their network. This is also their website, and I personally use a decentralized exchange, but I'm not going to press it because you'll see how much XRP I've got in there. And I don't really want to share that with people, as you know that's 7% of my portfolios, and there's a little bit in there, so you might be able to understand how much I've got. But the website's pretty cool. They've got a load of new things like tokenized stocks. You can get a Sologenic card. You can do these sorts of things. So I think it could be a good one for the future as well. Being 200th on CoinMarketCap, it's definitely something that I've got my eye on. But to be completely transparent, guys, I am here for the flip and to try and make more XRP. That's why I'm here. Not going to lie to anyone. I'll tell you exactly how I'm trying to do it. Whether I'm right, I'm wrong. Who knows? We'll see. I just want to keep you guys completely informed. Anyone who follows me, do my best to help you guys create some extra wealth. When you've got an opportunity like this, why wouldn't you do it? And one of the things that I didn't actually point out then that I should be pointing out to you guys is that on CoinMarketCap, if you have a look on CoinMarketCap, like Crypto Noob came onto my, he's a great guy, by the way, go and check him out if you don't already. He came onto my live earlier on TikTok, and he talked about this. So Sologenic, 1,000 winners will get $50 each, participate in the solo airdrop. So in 3 days, 11 hours, you can join this airdrop on CoinMarketCap, and 1,000 of you who join will get $50 just for signing up to the airdrop. Definitely something to keep your eyes on, guys. So with everything being said, hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. Appreciate everyone who watched. If you have any ideas about the Sologenic airdrop, or you know what you think they're going to announce on the 20th, I would love to know. If anyone's got any information for me, please hit me up. Always want information. Appreciate you guys listening to my video. I will try. I'm actually away this weekend. Oh, no, I'm not away tomorrow. I'm sorting out my blooming taxes tomorrow. Great. And then Monday and Tuesday, I'm potentially back on Tuesday. I'm going away until then. Then it's coming up to Christmas, so my schedule might be a bit all over the place, guys, but I am going to keep you updated if anything massive happens in the market. Don't worry. Make sure you follow all my social medias. I'm active on Twitter because it's the easiest place for me to get access to my phone. Bang, put a quick tweet out. Obviously, TikToks as well. But thank you to everyone who's watched this video, and let's see if we can make some extra money, okay? I will do my best to help you out with that. Remember, nothing I've said is financial advice, just my personal opinion. Have a great Christmas if you don't tune in before then. And I'll speak to you all very soon. If you need anything, always hit me up. I'll do my best to reply to you. Peace up, A-Town down, as Usher would say.